Hello, so I'm working on my Pascal, not A-Blood, Pascal build guide. Someone said Pascal wasn't impressive. Yeah, they said that they've watched all my videos, said Pascal wasn't impressive. They've looked at my builds, they've looked at other people's builds, and they said, well, you can't really do anything. And I had to point out that just because I've been using Pascal as a buff and debuff tool for the rest of the party, because I've been showing off the rest of the party, doesn't mean he's a pushover himself. So, this is like the end of his story quest, so I've got everything set up, so I thought it'd be quite thematic, just to show off what he can do, and maybe, you know, drum up some excitement before I do his build video. But the thing is, so the buff loop that I use, Pascal can actually abuse to do 0 AP attacks with Claim the Bounty. So this is why he's a really, really good bounty hunter. So he can actually do really high AoE that kind of doesn't give a damn about deflection and armor. So yeah, you're like, oh, okay, well his first shot there, between 200 and 500, it's not that impressive. And it's like, yeah, for the first shot. You see, Pascal's like a locomotive. He builds up power the more he gets going. So yeah, so if you have another bounty hunter, especially Adira, you can loop 0 AP attacks and buffs. So you can just constantly, every kill, well, up to 7 at the start for your marked targets, and then every 3 kills that he gets with Claim the Bounty, you can then do another one, and you can just constantly loop. And this is before you use all the AP that you can get from the heroic action. So yeah, I'll fire off some normal shots so you can see some normal shots, and then and you can remember that I could have been doing this for 0 AP, and it actually does more damage for him to miss. But claim the bounty actually does more damage, does 124% of his damage. So yeah, so it's just gonna start ramping up, because every time he fires a shot, his damage actually goes up by 15%. If Pascal's unique. But what I can do is, because I'm looping between 2 operatives, because they're both bounty hunters, I can actually really build up exploits. So if I just leave the boss alone for a little bit and start building up exploits, and then I start using Claim the Bounty along with my other stuff, like piercing shots, because you can hit multiple targets per shot, and I can just, again, 0 AP, I can just wipe out the entire battlefield and then build up enough damage to one-shot the boss. Like, the biggest limiting factor of Pascal's damage is the fact that there's not enough enemies to shoot. So yeah, so I can just keep cycling buffs, and this uses Perils with Warp, which procs Adira's Warp Conductor Gloves. By proccing her Warp Conductor Gloves, she has more psi rating, which means her buffs do more. And yeah, because you're using the heroic action, instead of costing 1 AP, it costs 0 AP. So yeah, remember to put on the boss. I could shoot him, but I'm not going to yet. And obviously, once you build up enough stacks and use tactical advantage, not only does it give you massive armor increases, see that those are the kills there, but give me another claim bounty. Not only does it stack up massive armor increases, it also increases my damage even further. So we're at 24. No, I want to kill one more thing before I do it. See, look, regular shots, it's doing about 800 now. But yeah, now we're going to actually, yeah, we're gonna use some of these stacks. So we're gonna throw on another one. Boom, 40. So yeah, so let's tactical knowledge that. Now, yeah, 130% armor, 166% dodge. It's over 400 health, and let's have a look at these 0 AP shots to see what they're doing now. Woof, 1200. And again, that's still 0 AP. If I fire a regular shot, it's doing still about 800, because the 0 AP shots do more.
Anything else? But of course.
And obviously, when I loop between the turns of it, yeah, and when I get kills from these shots, it can also put on stacks tactical advantage. So again, he's already got quite a few more stacks. Dude, he's like the Predator just at the back here of his laser cannon. Just see those little 3 dots appearing on people, and they're like, "Oh no!" But yeah, whoever said that Pascal can't do stuff, like, it's crazy. You just have not been playing him. And not only that, let's have a look at what my enemy's stats are currently like because of what I've been doing here. So if we just we'll put on some things here. We'll quickly have a look at his stats via the old right click. He has 0 armor and 0 dodge now. Like, it does. He's just. Pascal don't give an F. And look, his health is through the roof. He's got a hell of a lot of kills. Yeah, he's gonna one-shot the boss. And, like, he's cleared up the entire battlefield, and he's still going to one-shot the boss. Like, whoever's saying my man's isn't impressive clearly does not know how to play Pascal. Like, this is over 2,000 damage, boom.